Hello and welcome to Friday evening's content. We are on FC26 on the 27th of February and we are on Fantasy FC Week 2, which means Team 2, which is this lot of legends here. From Schneider to Marquez to Reinders and Wirtz at the top, down to Oscar Bob at the bottom. This bit is just going to tell us exactly what we knew before, basically. It reflects on real-life performances and the clubs, etc., blah, 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 like we had with Team 1. Which is fine. Which of my XP and my evolutions have expired? Let's get told the bad news now. Oh, it's just all the fancy stuff. Okay, cool. Right, let's reset our transfer list before we go through objectives, through the evolutions, through all of that jazz before we get to other stuff. No non-duplicates. Right. Right, what is new today? We should get a whole load of stuff because it's Friday. We still need to do icon swaps. We finished the SP for the season, so we don't really need these, but they'll probably get done anyway. If you do need them, this France 98 XP chase is a good way to get them. Should you need to finish, obviously it's got the 1500 SP boost to finish off all of them, and that will obviously help you reach your requirements. We've got the new weekly play and the completionist element, of course. So this is here for that. Play 5 of those, and that gets you the next one up, which is 284s, then 185, and then 286s. But as for anything new, is it the Completionist Cup that's new? I don't think it is. This must be the new thing. It's not new, is it? I'm not sure. I think this bottom one is Season 5 World Tour League. But there we go. I think that's the new one. Over here, we definitely have two new things. We have Fantasy FC Desic of Werder Bremen and 2000 SP. They are handing out the SP left, right and centre. Now, Herd's a striker. Good shooting, good dribbling, good physicals. Stand tackle of 80 for a striker is unusually high. But then you're not going to complain about something like that. It will just help you get the ball off the defenders quicker. The Faisal, she has finesse plus. She has precision header. At what height? 5'10". That's not bad. She's got low driven. She's got the game changer. She's got tick-attacker with technical, first touch and press proven. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. 3 world-class roles as well. So let's see what it takes to do this. Win 3 matches with at least 1 Montenegrin player. 5 goals with a Google Pixel Frauen Bundesliga player. Oh, you got to do 4 of these. You got to do 4 of these 5. Play 3 matches with 3 Google Pixel Frauen Bundesliga players. Score at least 1 goal in 3 separate matches in squad battles using a striker Team of the Week player. Now, I have a couple of Team of the Week players, but no strikers, so there may be one to miss. And then assist at least 1 goal in 5 separate matches in squad battles using a Google Pixel Frauen Bundesliga player. To be honest, we can drop this Team of the Week one. Actually, I'd much rather drop this Play 3 one, because this gives XP and no packs, and I want the packs. So I think we might avoid having 3 German league players in the game for any one game. So in the starting 11 for any one game, you know what I mean. Fancy FC Live complete 2 of the challenges below to earn 2 special Fancy Live player items. The Fantasy FC Flash Rush event launches on 28th of February. Oh, I saw about this on Twitter yesterday. So basically, obviously, Fantasy FC is a what's the word? Promo where it reflects real life performances. So if you are a Everton fan or if you like Kieran Dewsbury-Hall, you put an Everton player into the Flash Rush event, and then you get this Kieran Dewsbury-Hall card out. And the upgrade it gets is based on Fantasy Premier League points, as you see here. Player earns 0 to 1 Fantasy Premier League points, a +1 overall. Earns 2 to 3, a +2 overall. So because if they get 8 Fantasy Premier League points, they get a +5 overall. Double plus for all roles, a second base playstyle, 2 more base playstyles. Sorry, a second playstyle plus 2 base playstyles, and then a 5-star skill moves a weak foot. So you got to think Fantasy FC points, really, which is goals, assists, clean sheets, etc. And you can only pick 2 of these. They're all 85, so obviously they've all got the potential to go to 90. But yeah, it's just... It launches tomorrow, so that's the 28th. So that's the best offences defence. That's not the right one. That's a different rush mode. So Fantasy FC Live, I like this. I do like this. So this launches tomorrow. So you got to wait till 6 p.m. tomorrow. Then the Flash Rush event, the Fantasy FC, turns up. And then you get to put... If you want Dewsbury-Hall and if you want Tell, you put 1 Everton player in and you put 1 Spurs player in. That completes the 2 in the top left. You get those 2 players into your squad, and depending on how they perform, as per this, they get those things. They get those roles. So, if, for example, how do I say this? If Aronson doesn't play, if Jimenez, you could have a situation where all of these players get injured or dropped or not featured, and therefore they're not going to be involved, they're not going to get any points, etc. They'll get the +1 base minimum. But if you think Matheus Nunes is going to get 8 points, so if Man City get a clean sheet, because I think he's a defender, then he'll get the full bonus for it. However, if you go with a striker like Trossard, like Ahmad, like Jimenez, then bonuses for them will be more likely to get received by them scoring, etc. Or assists, that kind of thing. Or just playing well. So it's a linking up with Fantasy Football Premier League, basically. Which you can always research, have a look into, or you just pick the 2 players. Tomorrow, you just pick the 2 players that you want and take it from there. But yeah, it's quite good. So I quite like this. So if Kieran Dewsbury-Hall has an absolute stormer in game week 29, yeah, it says game week 29, match day 29, sorry. And he gets a goal, Everton get a clean sheet, etc. He will get full points. He'll get up to 90. He'll get that +5, a double plus roll for all positions, which for him is, yeah, CDM, centre mid, and cam. He'll get another playstyle plus, so he might get tiki-taka, he might get relentless, he might get finesse shot, whatever it could be. He'll also get 2 more playstyle plus, 2 more playstyles, and then a 5-star skill moves or weak foot. Don't know which one it's going to be. So if you want Jimenez, Tell, Aronson... Wait, there's 2 Jimenez and Jimenez. I don't know. Kirkez, Ahmad, Trossard, Sanchez, and Nunes. It will be worth waiting, I think, because it's like... Because there's 4 days left on this. it's going to be worth waiting to see if people get through this week's fixtures unscathed. Because obviously you could have a game tomorrow, Saturday, where, obviously I don't wish this, say for example Mateus Nunes, who we're looking at now, if he has an injury or something like that, and I don't know, does his ACL or fractures an ankle or something like that, then the Mateus Nunes that you've picked isn't going to be eligible for any of these upgrades, etc. You get just a +1. You get left with an 86 card where you could be, if you pick somebody else, the one you might have picked instead might have got a +5 to a 90, etc. So it's worth waiting till this weekend's football is done. So you could do this on Monday, for example. The rush event will still be there. You've got 3 days, 23 hours. So you've got 4 days on it till Monday. And that will get you you'll have the latest news about how these players are, the ones that are still okay to play, and that increases your chances. Obviously, if a Mad has a stinker and gets sent off, he's going to be suspended. And then you're left with a card that's not going to get a rise. So it's worth waiting for this to go. For these weekends games to happen, sorry, I should phrase it like that. But I like that. It's a good promo. It's something different. And I don't often say that about EA because they've linked it with FC Pro and Fantasy Football League in real life. So it's a nice little promo. And the fact it's just different, the fact that it's quite cool, then yeah, we like that. We like that. So let's get a screenshot. He's got the best face image there, so we're going to use the Mad for that. And let's go through. We'll go to the store first. Hopefully, oh no, we'll go to Evolutions first. We have Fancy FC Path, we have Bronze Glow Up, we have Midfield Dynamo, Max Skills is new, and Bench Boost is new. We've got 2 new ones. Okay, so this is a silver star, sorry, a silver rated card. I think I know who I'm going to pick already. I think we might go Pabegba. Purely because he's got such a nicely balanced card. He's got 70 plus for all of his stats. And if you look at somebody like Bakeo, who's on the same rating, 22 shooting, 48 passing, everything is lower. He's got 1 more defending rating than Pabegba, and he's the same overall card rating. It's so restricted actually. I did not look at the actual things. So it gets stamina up to 80, vision up to 75. So maybe doing the one at the top is really not the right choice. And precision header, do you get a defender or do you get? Let's look at Bakeo then, who I criticised earlier for being a bit rubbish. I mean, he's still not as good as Pabegba. That's still a pretty bad card. That's a much better card. Yeah, it's a bit of a weird one, this. Strengthen your squad depth and bring on a player that can deliver instant impact to a match. Can this really do that? I don't think so. Everything's limited to 75, 77 unless the aim is to keep it silver card and just to make it for silver card games. But Mad Skills is 40,000, so surely this is going to be a whole lot better. It gives the card a second playstyle plus as well. So let's have a look at brands. So we could do her, and it gives her, okay, so we could, it gives rapid, so we could get a card with rapid and quick step already on it. And there is a part of me that's very tempted to put this on her. 93 pace with rapid plus with quick step plus. Do I? I'm very tempted. So she gets a little composure boost, no agility, little dribbling boost. Oh, wait a minute. Does it offer both pluses? Quick step plus. So So if we pick somebody without any playstyles, is he going to give Rapid Plus and Quickstep Plus? I'll give Trickster Plus. But yeah, I would be looking for somebody with, I don't know, the thought of having the Rapid and Quickstep Plus, is that taking the place of another playstyle that you could, a playstyle plus that you could use for it, or is it just a benefit overall? So you could, no, we can't put it on him at the moment. That, I mean, that's interesting. 40k for the chance to get Rapid Plus and Quickstep Plus is a fleet-footed player, to be sure. Dribbling to 90, composure to 88, agility to 90, sprint speed to 91, acceleration to 92, shooting, passing, jumping. It's a big old boost. It's a big old boost all round. We're going to have a look at that one closely. But now, let's head on and see if we've got one of those cheap packs in our store, do we? No, we do not. Nothing today. Provisions. Nothing there. Packs for you. There won't be anything there. Classic packs. We have let's do the gold released. That was a very jumpy walkout. Not even a walkout, you know what I mean. Reveal. A Hawk and a Hunter and 4 players. Is that? Don't think it's worth it. Okay, let's head straight to SBCs and see what we've got there. Right, players. We have Diego Forlan is new. Fantasy FC Hero tied in with Atletico Madrid. Okay, okay. There's a lot of 90-rated stats there. All the pace, all the shooting, some of the dribbling. So yeah, that's a decent card. But for 10 segments, 85, 85, 86, 86, 86, 86, 86, 87, 87, and then 188. Actually, that's quite... For a 91 rated card, I was expecting them to go higher. And the Quickstep and Finesse Plus is going to be a good option as well. We've got Koulibaly, we've got George, we've got Athenia, we've got Veerman, we've got Becker, we've got DeMarco, we've got Toletti, Silva, we've got Cancelo, Sterling, that's new. He has Finesse Plus with Rapid Plus with Quickstep. I mean, that's a tidy little card. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. 4 segments as well. 85, 6, 7, and 7. I mean, at 4 segments for a dynamic card, I don't know how he's doing in Feyenoord, if he's even played there, but that's not... I do like that as an option. And Mikautadze we've got here as a player of the month. This is going to be cheap because it's French League, because he's Georgian. I'm going to sneeze. So there, First Touch Plus, Finesse Plus as well as a striker. That's going to be cheap. 4 and 5 is cheap. There we go. And upgrades. We've got the hero, we've got the campaign, the icon, all the normal ones, I assume. Yes, looks that way. Yeah, nothing new over here. Got marquee matchups from yesterday that I started, didn't finish, and then we got the Prime Mixed Players pack for Fantasy FC Challenge number 2. Okay, then you got to think about that. Oh, it's 24 chem, so it should be doable. You could be able to navigate your way between them. And then I'm assuming no new icon. No, I thought they, for a second then, I thought they might have put a Team 2 icon in. But yeah, so player that we got, player of the month, Mikautadze. We got Diego Forlan SBC, Raheem Sterling SBC, the Fancy Challenge SBC, which we saw at the end there, the Bench Boost and the Max Skills Evolution, I think they were called. And then, to be honest, the best bit about today is the Fancy FC Live Objective. How to pick about which players you're going to pick out of that is going to be tricky. But we will end it there. That is your Fancy Team 2 players on the screen there. So work out which ones you're going to be going after. And I wish you good luck with your picks, good luck with your packs, good luck with your play. And I'll speak to you this time tomorrow for Saturday afternoon, where we have the FC Pro Live Objective to watch along with Twitch and YouTube. And yeah, good luck. Have a lovely Saturday. And I'll speak to you this time tomorrow. Goodbye for now. Goodbye.